Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Hello friends. On Tuesday, the Chinese government officially stated that the only line of actual control that they recognize is the 1959 claim line. The Indian government was equally forceful in rejecting this claim and stated that we have not recognized the 1959 claim line of the Chinese at any point of time. Thus, the only claim line that is in contention today is the line of actual control that was in existence when the 1993 peace agreement for peace and tranquility on the borders was signed. Also, there have been a spate of articles about the severe winter conditions that prevail in Eastern Ladakh and the effect that they have on the conduct of operations. The ideal campaigning season in Eastern Ladakh is from the month of May to November. The viewers will recall that in 1962, the battles was fought during the month of October and November. And Chinese declared a unilateral ceasefire on the 19th of November 1962. Once the troops are acclimatized for the correct period, that is 14 days to operate beyond 15,000 feet, they can operate between altitudes of 15,000 to 19,000 feet with about 35 to 40% loss of efficiency vis-a-vis the plains. The winter temperatures, which go down to -5 degrees to -15 degrees Celsius during the day and -20 to -35 degrees Celsius during the night, further degrade the human efficiency by another 15 to 20%. Thus, in winters, soldiers who are physically fit and adapted and follow the rules of high altitude warfare can operate in these areas with loss of efficiency of 50 to 60%. Thus, the scale of operations will become smaller. The operations will be fought at altitudes up to about 18,000 feet. And since the conditions in the Daulat Beg Oldi sector are more severe, the focus of operations will shift to the areas of Hot Springs, Gogra, North Hopengongso, Chishul, and Indus Valley and Chumar areas. The fact is that operations can be sustained and the troops have to be physically fit. They have to keep their fighting skills up to the mark and constantly sustain them through ongoing and continuous training. So the myth of not being able to fight and one has to just hibernate in winters has been exploded by me. The second aspect is about snow. A lot of articles have appeared about the snow and difficulty of movement, etc. In Eastern Ladakh, this is again a myth. The snow line in Eastern Ladakh is 16,500 feet. Below that, snow does not remain on a permanent basis. It may snow for a while and then it will melt away. Even between altitudes of between 16,500 to 18,500 feet, the maximum duration in which snow accumulates is for about 7 to 10 days. After that, it melts away. So snow as such is not an impediment for conduct of operations, particularly between altitudes lying between 16,000 to 18,000 feet or below 16,000 feet. The logistics problem of having probably twice or thrice the number of troops that were there is a problem which has been well known. It was always appreciated that during a likely conflict with China, the number of troops inducted into Eastern Ladakh would increase 2 to 3 times. So it's a foreseen problem. And Indian Army is well versed in the art of logistics, and this problem has been catered for. We got adequate warning right from the month of May onwards. That means for the entire stocking season. I have absolutely no doubts that supplies and ammunition will be there and stocked for the entire duration of the war that may take place. The good thing is that the Rohtang Pass, the tunnel would soon be ready. And with sustained effort by the border roads, the other 4 passes that intervene before the road reaches Leh can be kept clear, predominantly Baralachala, Nakila, Taglangla, so Lachungla. So they can be kept free. So we will have at least one all-weather road open up to Ladakh, up to Leh, even during winters. And then, of course, we have the phenomenal air effort now with the IAF, which has always risen to the occasion. So, in a nutshell, I do not find any problem of our troops being able to sustain and fight during winters in Eastern Ladakh. Today, our troops are equipped with the best clothing that the world can offer. Our high altitude gear is absolutely first rate and modern. So this is not going to be a hindrance as far as our fighting is concerned. I end the column by asking the government to clarify about its as to what is its political aim. After all, the military operations commence from the political aim. They draw everything from the political aim. So far, while we have analyzed and stated that the political aim of the government is to restore status quo ante April 2020, the government itself has not categorically stated that this is the political aim. And now that the Chinese have stated that they will only discuss the 1959 claim line, the government needs to clarify as to what is our political aim. Are we there to restore our control and patrolling rights to the line of actual control that we recognize, that is the 1993 claim line? Or are we there merely to prevent the Chinese from further gaining and coming into our territory? The sooner the government clarifies this, the better it would be for the troops, as they would know what they are fighting for, and also the general public would know what our troops are there to fight for. Enjoy reading the column.